Hello, everybody. It's Josie. Welcome to 50 Essentials. If you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, you can hear me. I see that and I can see myself. You are being graced with my just woke up and dropped the kids off version of me. So we're going to talk about something that I think came to my awareness yesterday. I just couldn't find the time to shoot this video. So now we're shooting this video. I don't even know what I was doing. It was probably a meditation, maybe it was a dream, but it was brought to my attention a cosmic fun house. That's why I titled this a cosmic fun house. Okay. And again, you know, when I get messages, when I get what I call imprints or packets, I'll get an image and I will just know what it means. It doesn't mean I had a full-on conversation word for word. So when I tell you that this is what I understand, it's because I had to interpret the information that I was getting through my body, through my emotional body, through my physical body. I had to metabolize it and then be able to deliver it like a step down, you know, something like that, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen so you can get a visual of what I am talking about, okay? This is what I'm talking about. A lot of you, if you're familiar with Dr. Strange, what you're looking at is the mirror dimension, okay? Now, when I saw it, it was an actual fun house with a whole bunch of mirrors, okay? And it was just me inside of a fun house that was just dark, and the only thing that I could see was my reflection. So it was the realization that it was just me and all of the other me's, okay? Because it wasn't just my reflection. I was aware that those were all of the aspects of me. So even though those aspects were inside of what I perceived to be something physical or on the other side of me or separate from me in some kind of way, I knew that those were still me. And my issue in that moment was, okay, so I'm right here right now. How do I move? I don't want to run into a mirror because they were real mirrors. And I've never been in a fun house before, you guys. So how do I navigate this fun house of different aspects of myself? Okay, how do I navigate this? How do I get out, right? Or should I even be concerned about getting out? Is there a conversation I need to be having? Is it that my other selves are the way to help me get out of this fun house? So in that moment, I just stood there and I paused and I listened. And that's when I received the messages that it wasn't just me. Some of you are experiencing this, and the reason is not just for a personal ascension reason, it's a collective thing. Some of us are literally inside of this cosmic fun house because we're experiencing a mirror dimension, kind of like here that you see in this image, kind of like if you've seen the Doctor Strange movie. We are witnessing a mirror dimension. We're witnessing a reality where it's like a physical funhouse with all the mirrors, but it's also fluid. It's alive. Okay. And the whole point of all of this, the whole point of me bringing this to your awareness is to help you understand that you're not crazy. This is highly psychological because, again, not everybody's having this experience. So they're not going to see what you see or understand what you understand. And it's okay. This is not for them. It's for you. And in the now, you might ask, well, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing with this? Again, what I mentioned earlier, pause, listen, and all of those other aspects of yourself are there to help you. Okay, you're supposed to navigate this. You're supposed to master having the awareness of this reality and being able to recognize when it is actually being made manifest within the reality that you live in. Okay, because everything may seem normal, and then you may have a moment with this cosmic funhouse within your reality that you feel is so concrete. Something may bend, something may shift, something may be reflected, and you're going to need to recognize, oh, that's that funhouse thing. And you're going to need to know in that moment, it's important to be still and receive information as to why that just happened in front of you. They say before you, but I say in front of you so you can understand me, why that happened and what's being reflected to you and what information is there for you to be able to navigate the situation. Because from what I understand, for some of you, when that happens, it's a token. Okay, it's just a token for you to know where you are as far as the timeline is concerned, because you may have dreamed about this already, or you may have seen it in a meditation. It's just that reminder, it's just that little deja vu to say, yeah, this is really happening. Yeah, whatever you saw was precognitive. Yes, you're on the right path where you're supposed to be, whatnot. You know, your door could just flip before your eyes. Like if the hinges were on the sides and you open the door this way, and you could be standing there like, yo, did that just happen? And again, it's very important that you don't get in your feelings and don't get stuck on the fact that it did happen. In that moment, if you see something like that, start taking deep breaths and center yourself so you can hear, so you can understand what's happening, because matter is speaking to you. Okay, this is a whole nother level. This is a whole nother section, pocket of ascension. Okay. Matter itself is speaking to you. And here's another message for some of you. When this happens, when this concrete reality starts to move around and reflect itself and all this and that, in that moment, it's very important that you, because this is for some of you that have this ability. When you see things happening like that, that's your cue to watch your thoughts and what you're saying, and also to cultivate joy within yourself and think about what it is you're creating, and really take a moment to enjoy the thought of it being manifest, because matter is telling you, hey, I'm ready, make something. Okay, so in that moment, acknowledge what you have in progress already on the antimatter plane. Acknowledge it. So if you see, you know, the wall melting, in that moment, acknowledge that that wall is melting and being reshaped just for you to take the atoms and form it into one of the things that you've been trying to manifest. If it was a car, you're going to imagine that that wall is melting for you to take the atoms and turn it into a car. Because remember in the previous video where I was telling y'all about these adamantine particles, they're everywhere now, and there's so many of them. So you don't have to think about, well, a car is made from this material and this wall is made from that material. No. It can change into whatever. The atoms are literally, it's kind of like a sacrifice, but it's not a sacrifice. Y'all know about the death card. It ain't always about an ending. It's about a transformation. So that wall is literally offering you and saying, hey, would you like to take this opportunity to use the matter, the energy from me to pretty much skip the line or hijack time and bring in your manifestation for that car sooner? Hey, I'm just delivering the messages. Y'all know who this is for. So that's super awesome, right? Now, I'm not gonna sit here and I'm sorry, y'all, the mosquito guy is out there apparently right at the back door. Y'all just give me a moment. I'm gonna sip this lemon water. Ooh, Lord. Okay, so I'm not gonna give y'all all of the, great, amazing things without giving you the disclaimers and the warnings. If you are experiencing this reality within your reality and it scares you and oh my goodness, hold on a second, y'all. Now he by the front door. He ain't even playing. All right. If this experience is scaring you and you're wondering, well, was I ready for this experience? And why am I having this experience if it's negative? Because they're trying to cover all bases. You're having this experience because it's time and it's necessary for you to have this experience. So for you guys, it's more like a tower moment. It's more like we had to do this in order for you to get on the timeline that you need to get on. So you're gonna have to literally have that moment where you freak out and then realize, you have to have that realization of what's you and what's being reflected to you, and then make the adjustment within yourself. Oh my goodness. Make the adjustment within yourself to change what's being reflected back to you. Okay, like it had to happen that way because the awareness was just not happening for you. However, you've been trying to, I don't know what's been happening, but the awareness wasn't there. And now they're getting creative with trying to help you to become aware of what you're putting out there and what's coming back to you, so that you have the choice, because your power is in your choice, so that you have the choice to change it and actually step into your power and start creating from there. Because creators are needed. Conscious creators are needed. Because again, when you don't know that you're creating your own reality and that nobody else can see out of your eyes but you, so therefore nobody else is gonna understand things the way that you do, when you don't have that, you're just wreaking havoc Because you don't know that you're creating, and you're creating everything from positive to negative and in between. You're just running around haphazardly doing things without being conscious of it. So they're really trying to make that flip to where there's more people consciously creating. So yeah, I'm gonna stop this share. I'm gonna pop over and see because it looks like I have something's going on. All right, anyway. So yeah, that seems to be what's happening in the now. And again, it's highly psychological. This will make or break you, but either way it goes, you will be victorious, because even if you have to be broken first, source is gonna come in, because sometimes you can't even be assisted. You can't be helped until you're broken. And if you can bring it to, if you can understand this from your heart space, that things that are broken are simply opportunities for a new thing to be created. If you can break a plate, if you can break a mirror or a glass and turn it into a piece of art or some kind of practical tool, nothing was lost. But if you have a mental block and you're not able to get past death or something being broken or destroyed being an ending, and there's nothing you can do about it, and that's just it, right? If you are having that issue, what's going to happen is lots of things are going to break around you. You're going to break. There's going to be this immense breaking to where so much is broken that you finally think to yourself, you know what? I can't just throw all of this away. I've got to use some of these broken pieces for something, because this is just way too much loss, right? And then you start making things, and then you realize, wow, I could have did this a long time ago. It just, the motivation, the inspiration wasn't there. And all of that had to happen in an extreme way to get you to use your resources and not feel like you were losing resources because of things not working out, breaking, whatever the case may be, because they're using breaking as the metaphor here. So yeah, I think that's all I got for you guys. Thank you for bearing with me and helping me deliver that message. Have a beautiful day, loves. Please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, thank you. And don't forget about that. What do you call that? The new product. I got a raffle going on for the Royal Coffee. Check the videos and the community tab so that you don't miss out. I'm excited. I can't wait till mine gets here. But have a beautiful day, loves. See you soon.